minute.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey guys, it's Atomic and welcome back to my channel. Doing your Genshin dailies can feel very grindy at some times, with commissions, resin spending, and other miscellaneous tasks being very repetitive and taking lots of your precious time to complete. Well, no longer should dailies feel grindy anymore. Today, I'll be showing you some tricks that you can use to save tremendous amounts of time in completing such tasks. Let's get into it. Let's begin with doing your commissions. The first thing you need to do in order to hasten your commission completion time is to set your commission region to mondstadt in your Adventurer's Handbook. I'll preface this by saying that if you want to complete special commissions in other regions for your achievements, it's fine to set your region to either Liyue or Inazuma. It's completely fine. The reason I specify it to mondstadt is because unlike Liyue and Inazuma, mondstadt is the starter region, meaning that mobs levels are usually quite a bit lower across the board, making them easier to kill. Also, mondstadt's terrain is very flat, meaning that even if a commission is slightly away from a teleport waypoint or a statue of 7, you can easily sprint in a straight line to reach it. Obviously, there are still some exceptions such as commissions like this one, but it's still much better compared to the massive amounts of climbing in Liyue or searching across the large Inazuma map for the last commission you just can't seem to locate. Setting up your party correctly is also very crucial in helping you clear commissions fast. If you don't care about the friendship experience you gain from doing commissions, you can set your party to whatever the strongest team is. It is best for said team to be either a strong quickswap or hyper carry team that can blow any commission mobs away. If you do care about friendship experience, it is then recommended to use a solo strong DPS such as Ganyu that doesn't require lots of support from other teammates, meaning you can set the rest of the party to characters that you want to gain friendship XP with, and still blow through your commissions just as fast. There are also lots of characters that help you travel faster as well. These characters include Sayu, whose skill provide unmatched movement capabilities, Mona and Ayaka, whose sprint consumes less stamina and moves quicker, characters with the tall male models such as Diluc, Kaya, and Zhongli, who sprint quicker than short characters, and lastly, animal characters such as Xiao, Venti, and Kazuha, which provide movement advantages in some form or other through their elemental skill or passive, that can help you to climb higher and glide longer. These characters can all help you reach your commissions faster and therefore complete them faster too. Finally, a tip for expeditions. You will want to be setting at least 2 of them to ore-related expeditions, and that way you can easily complete the daily battle pass mission of mining 10 ores. Lastly, here's a side-by-side comparison between an average day's commission time for all 3 regions for me. Your mileage might vary day by day, but it is still a good indicator on how fast each region is at completing commissions. Now let's talk about spending resin. How you spend your resin is completely up to you and what you think you need on your account. Remember that no matter how you spend resin, it all goes towards making your character stronger, whether that's through artifacts, talents, ascension materials, or even Mora. I'll be discussing some general tips and tricks on how you clear your domains faster, but let me know in the comments if you would like to see some more domain-specific speedrun strategies. Oh, and if you're looking to farm artifacts but don't know which one to choose, check out my video on which artifact domains are most resin efficient linked in the description. Anyways, on to the tips. For domains, 1. Pay attention to the domain's leyline disorder and mechanics. These are usually buffs or nerfs to elements or characters, such as in the Hidden Place of Joe formula, causing overload will make your characters take lots of damage, while causing melt deals damage to surrounding enemies. There is also a pyro elemental node present, applying a pyro aura which you will need to remove from enemies. 2. Check the list of enemies. In the domain of Guyun, there are 2 Cryo Abyss mages, meaning you should be bringing either pyro or electro characters to be able to efficiently break their shields down to ensure a quick clear. 3. Abuse enemy AI. In a Momiji-dyed court, you can easily drag the initial 3 enemies to a corner of your choosing, then unleash massive AoE skills such as Xiangling or Ayaka's burst to destroy them all. 4. For the ultra efficient players, again, mobility-focused characters such as Sayu, Ayaka, or Mona can help you reach the start and finish of your domains quicker and shave off a few more seconds of your clear. If you're doing world bosses, you should number 1, learn their specific mechanics. All world bosses have a few mechanics you can take advantage of, such as the revival sequences of hypostasis and the knockdown periods of the Golden Wolf Lord and Perpetual Mechanical Array. Understanding these mechanics can help drastically reduce your clear times. 2. Same with the domain tip, adjust your party to be the best suited against the boss. Geohypostasis needs Claymore characters to break his pillars, the Pyroregistine needs Hydro to bring it to its weakened state, and the Thundering Manifestation is immune to Electro. 3. They respawn after a few minutes after you cure them. To check how long until they are up again, simply go into the enemies section of the Adventurer's Handbook to check how long until they are up again, to stop yourself from wasting more time waiting when they already respawned. Lastly, if you're doing ley lines, they are fairly straightforward, and you should have no trouble clearing these quickly as long as you're using a cohesive team of characters. All you have to keep in mind is that the enemies the ley line spawn are usually correlated to enemies in the immediate area and/or objects around the ley line's location. If you want to speed up your resin spending even more, specifically for domains and ley lines, then you should be looking to condense your resin using crystal flies. You can have up to 5 condensed resin at any time, and each condensed resin is crafted at the alchemy bench for 40 resin and 1 crystal fly. Here are the crystal fly locations I use. One at the domain of Guyun in Liyue, one near the Statue of Seven slightly above Dawn Winery in Mondstadt, and another at Mount Tianheng in Liyue. For spots with less hassle, you can go to the teleporter here in Liyue for 2 crystal flies, this teleporter here for 3 in Inazuma, the Statue of Seven here in the Chasm for a few more, and finally, this teleporter here in the Chasm for up to 5 as well. It is recommended for you to use both Sayu and a tall male characters such as Diluc, Kaya, or Zhongli again to gather crystal flies more consistently. Sayu's default passive helps you approach them without scaring them away, while taller characters not only jump higher, but also have a larger hitbox, helping you catch crystal flies that are flying away, making them all very useful. Finally, let's talk about how to get through your teapot task quickly. The first trick would be to place down a portable teleporter you can purchase it for some realm currency next to Tubby. This way, you don't have to deploy the teapot gadget every single time you want to access your teapot. The main daily task in your teapot is collecting the realm currency and friendship XP from Tubby, but if you want to save time in the long term and you're not a teapot enthusiast, you can place all your companions in a line formation such as this, so when their friendship XP is full, you can easily swap them out for your next set of characters. The other important task in your teapot is to plant in the 6 fields you are given. Not only do planting in these fields help you attain additional plants of your desire, but also counts toward 3 different achievements for every plant gathered from it, totaling in about 100 Primo Gems. To speed up this achievement process, number 1, for the Jade Fields, plant either Valberries or Drain Chilies as they provide either 3 or 4 plants per seed respectively, with their seeds easily gathered around Storebearer Mountains here for Valberries, and Chinsa Village here for Drain Chilies. 2, for the Luxuriant Glebe, plant Silk Flowers, which provide 2 plants per seed respectively, with its seed easily gathered around Wangchung Inn here, and the Gardens of Liyue City here. Finally, for the Orderly Meadows, plant anything you like as no crop produces more than 1 plant per seed. I recommend planting Kala Lilies, as they can easily be found here in the small lake behind Springvale. And that's all for the teapot. Not a lot of tasks and no time wasted. Alright, that's all the tips I have for today in helping you clear your dailies faster, so you can go on to enjoy Genshin Impact stress-free of missing anything important. If you guys have any other tips to share, or common ones that I somehow missed, let me know in the comments. It'll help out everyone too. This is Atomic, and I'll see you guys in the next one.